and welcome to the official week 1 of SmackDown. We had week 00 where it was the tag division on notice, and so if you've been following me for any moment of time, you know, with me as always in the beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii, is JamSaw. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing fine. I'm sipping pina coladas outside of pineapple shells. I am seeing beautiful hula skirts waving in front of me and tiki torch dancers tossing torches around, man. I might die. I might be set on fire. We don't know. But that's the adventure of life.
It is. But yeah, so if you if you watched last week's, Roman and Seth were taking on Triple H and Ric Flair, so that really set up the mood for we're on the back roads to Ragnarok. So you will be seeing in our main event Randy Orton facing a surprise Throwback superstar. But
Randy is full on red on the rag to Ragnarok.
oh my,
The road to Ragnarok.
listen. We misspoke last night. But anyway, but speaking of last night, let's talk about let's talk about the pay-per-view.
Why not?
Yes,
He is a magnanimous fellow, a
he
great champion, an innovator, a legend. What can you say that is bad about Chris Jericho?
I mean the fact that he walked into Battle of Titans and just stole the title away from us. I mean,
What's stealing? He won by the rules.
It's-
he followed to the letter the rules. You said established champion. That
Yep.
was Chris Jericho. He was established. He's been established for 6 months. And then you said, all right, well, I beat the clock challenge. 16 seconds.
he found a
You never
loophole
said-
in that son of a bitch.
Hey, you never stipulated he couldn't pick his opponent and hire them for one night, which is exactly what he did, and he won that. And then, of course, you tried to sabotage him by having someone miscount the points initially, and then somehow boost friggin' Bobby Lashley's points to an incredibly bullshit level.
But then the week right after that, in the Iron Man week, Chris Jericho won against AJ Styles, and then that Saturday he went in and he just took the brand title. So, anyway, so
It's true, Chris Jericho's the best. You can say thank you now.
what can I say except you're welcome? So.
Exactly, like he is the fucking Rock as that guy Maui.
So let's talk about a few matches from last night. Let's talk about the first match I want to talk about. The number one contender for your men's Fatal 4-Way. Hangman Page's match. What did you think of it?
I thought it was fantastic. Everybody had an equal opportunity to reach for that brass ring, and Hangman Page was successful. But I feel bad that you're jumping over a fantastic opening bout of the Elite versus Best Friends.
Well, I'm jumping it
Best
because
Friends were able to trounce, completely trounce the Elite. And the Elite are supposed to be the top trios champs that have ever graced the squared circle.
yeah, but my stance on Orange cannot be put into words. But yeah, no.
Just because he doesn't have to try hard doesn't mean you should hate him, man. He just has a natural knack.
Yeah. We'll see. But then let's talk about the ladder match, the Fatal 4-Way ladder match that had me on the edge of my seat, with your new women's champion in Britt Baker.
Yeah, Britt Baker, put on a showcase no one would ever have expected. I mean, we knew seeing her previously against Thunder Rosa that those two can bring top-tier matches, and we knew Asuka and Rhea Ripley were capable of making that same kind of claim to fame to a top tier match, but nobody expected what we saw last week or last night with that ladder match. It was fantastic. That match, the move, Britt Baker taking her from the top of that ladder on Thunder Rosa. I felt for her. It looked like she might have really hurt her back.
Yeah. And then the final match that I'll bring up is Shinsuke and Cody. Shinsuke being let go. We hope he finds a future spot.
He wasn't let go. He was like a samurai, man. He fell on his sword. He said, "I will win this title, or I will seppuku."
Yeah.
And he cut his guts out pretty much and threw them in the middle of that ring. And unfortunately, it looks like Shinsuke is done with AEW, at least for the foreseeable future.
So again, we wish you the best in your future endeavors. And Matt Riddle sums up our conversation like, all right, let's get back to the brand.
How the fuck did that happen?
I know, right? But from what we saw, what we were talking about, Matt Riddle continues to show that he is a dominant force, and he might be in contention for MVP's Intercontinental Championship.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the Ultimate Bro has been raising the bar, has been pushing the envelope, has found a way to go beyond.
Mm-hmm. So, like we stated last night on AEW, Styles has found a home in SmackDown, so that will be our next match. But
looks like Mickie James has rehomed herself as well.
Yes, she actually has been very vocal about her stance on the Women's World Champion, which is Becky Lynch. So we might be seeing a call out, but you never know. Mickey's known to be a crazy horse, so maybe she'll. We don't know what she's gonna be doing, but.
Well, there is a classic heavy metal song where the lyrics state, "Fight fire with fire," and it looks like that's exactly what SmackDown has intended to do, throwing Mickie James up against Becky Lynch.
Beautiful.
Well, Mickie making her position known as the heel in this situation.
Oh yeah, it seems like she's going back to her. I mean, we are a throwback show, so her going back to her crazy lunatic days.
Yeah, but like crazy stalker lesbian chick.
Yep.
To me, is still kind of facey.
Right. Especially in 2021.
Anyway, if it was me, I'm just saying, I'm not a woman, but if I was.
I mean, Mickey, what you doing?
Exactly. Hit me up.
If this is about Becky saying she's turning the locker room into a toxic environment, I mean, would you?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's really easy to create a toxic situation, even unintentionally. You know, like, you have to admit that over the course of our lifetimes, the sensitivities of people have changed to such a degree that you risk offending somebody, and offending somebody can create that cancel culture type of environment, and it's very unfortunate. That's why I'm very happy with my age that I didn't have Facebook or fucking Instagram or shit like that when I was in high school. Otherwise, I would have been canceled a long time ago. All I can say is people change, people grow. Don't always judge people based off of how they were when they were young. Youth is stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like Becky has answered the call. Our reigning, defending women's world champion.
Still not in the cyberpunk gear that I thought you were going to go for.
Yeah,
Not cyberpunk, steampunk.
Yeah, steampunk, yes.
Sorry, I've been playing some cyberpunk, so I totally forgot. But I do have to admit that gear is pretty cool looking.
Oh, yeah.
It does have gears and shit on it, so it's kind of like steampunk.
Correct.
Indeed, man. Becky's not afraid to hit hard.
Oh, no. Damn, Mickey.
Yes, embarrass her. Oh, embarrass. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Listen, my cup is filled with coffee. Can you say the same?
No, I have 3 cups. One is a shot glass, one's a highball glass, and the other is a can. So,
Damn, yeah, that is true. She can't be waiting around in the back. She needs to prove it.
indubitably, sir. Prove yourself, as Tyler Breeze would say on the popular show, the Jam Mode. That's a bold claim, Mickey James.
Oh, yeah.
I do think that Mickey does have what it takes. I just don't know if Becky is willing to give her enough slack to take it.
Correct.
The question is, will she be waiting until Ragnarok?
Ooh, it's true. We do not have a number 1 contender yet for Becky's world title.
We do not, and I would love to see a battle of the redheads. I mean, a battle of
Two crazy chicks?
spectacular women's champion material people. I'm trying to be as politically correct as possible.
There's only 2 number 1 contenders for Ragnarok, and that is that is Bailey for Maurice's mid-card title, and Lundrick for the Usos tag team titles. And of course, those will only be happening because Bailey and Paul London won their respected Royal Rumbles, and instead of going for a mid card or a world title, Paul London decided to turn it into a tag team opportunity.
It is true, though. I mean, like, go for what you know you can attain.
Yeah. Make yourself useful and go to hell. Jesus. Mickey.
That's making games for you, man. Not afraid to tell it the way she thinks it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you look at those two and you're like, one is the natural redhead, right?
Right.
And unfortunately, or fortunately, like my wife's a redhead, so I'm going to always back the naturals. So to me, I'm going to put my money on Mickey James.
I mean, her mic performance here tonight was something outstanding. So we'll get
1 point. Ooh, dropping the mic.
Yeah, by 200 points.
Dropping that mic so you can't respond.
So up next, like I said, we're going to be seeing our newly acclaimed phenomenal superstar in a match that is either going to make or break his career on SmackDown. He actually decided to have Kofi in his corner, who we found out is going to be rocking the tribute to Brody Lee attire. So that's going to be something great to see.
Definitely, man. I think Brody Lee deserves that respect. Even if it's like a cross-brand situation, I appreciate it very much.
Yes, and we have decided to throw up the gauntlet. We hope that you guys agree. But in season 2 of GM Mode, we're gonna no longer be referring to it as a Royal Rumble. We're gonna be calling it the Brody Lee Memorial Rumble, and that will be happening, in my opinion, from this until the end of our GM Mode time.
Hell, I agree. L'chaim.
But yeah, Jackson Riker was on a bit of a role as of late, but when Vince saw that AJ was released, but his performance at the pay-per-view, we just had to pick him up, but we had to make room for him. So Vince said, you know how Vince falls in and out of love with superstars, and it just so happened to be Jackson Riker. So it's career versus career in the mid-card title.
Well, I have to be honest with you, I'm 100% behind AJ Styles. Not just because he was a previous superstar with our brands, but because Jackson Riker is a supporter of Trump, and I was never a supporter of the Trump policies.
Mm-hmm. Well, then, hey, let's hope that hope Styles wins. But if you
That's
look,
what I want, man. I want AJ Styles to be the victor. I think out of the two, he is the better man.
But it seems like he's rocking his blue short tight TNA gear, which is,
I'm all for that, man. As much as I dig the gear that he had and the song that he had in WWE, like Impact Wrestling is where he got his start.
yes.
Global recognition only comes from the traverse, so you have to respect your roots.
Mm-hmm. We're at 8. Get in there.
Get Jackson back in time and running in before the 9 count.
Oh, yes. Oh, Jackson. Nice.
Huge slam on AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah. And hopefully we can pan off to Kofi for a hot second so we can see what he's rocking.
Well, the big question is, like, will Kofi do anything to add to this match, or will he just be a piece of the furniture?
I mean, would that be a good alliance, Styles and Kofi?
I don't know, man. Like, looking at how WWE handled it, you might want to put AJ Styles with a larger superstar than Kofi.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know.
I mean, look at the team that Kofi had with R-Truth. They were a dominant tag. So, maybe seeing him
It's
with...
true.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, yeah. Oh, suplex. Oh, Styles. Styles could be reversing. He's doing this.
Stalling suplex by Jackson Riker does not look to be reversed.
Nope. Oh, Styles. Ooh, nice. Bringing him in.
Styles unable to capitalize, being brutalized by Riker.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice T-bone suplex, though. Oh. Oh, shit.
Jackson taking it to the woodshed on AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, nice rebound. Nice.
AJ Styles able to capitalize, taking Jackson Riker down, working that neck.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, big boot. There you go.
Boom! Big boot to the face, taking Riker down. Going for the cover.
Ooh, 1 count. He's got a lot to do.
Well, he does have a lot of damage to do to Jackson Riker to be able to keep him down for a full 3 count, but I think AJ Styles has the skills required to be able to achieve.
All right, let's check out this attire. All right, let's... And...
Pitching him back into the ring.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, tossing him over. Ooh, nice knee.
Oh, Jackson kneeing AJ Styles to the face.
Ooh.
And a huge spinning kick.
I mean, we can't have a count out victory here. We need to have a significant winner.
a definitive champion must be decided because this is a career type match.
Yeah, it's this match is Jackson's career versus a spot for versus a spot for AJ. Correct. Oh, we're at 8, 9. Oh, you rolled. Oh, what are you doing?
He saves it for AJ Styles. He realizes that it would have been a garbage match if it was just him, but still calling for that finisher.
And Riker doing what seems to be the Trump thump, sir.
Jesus, the Trump thump. No one thought that America could be safe from that, but, you know,
Styles.
luckily the Trump thump is not the strongest thing in America. It's called democracy. But it looks like maybe AJ Styles looking to put a little democracy on onto Riker.
Mm-hmm. But the fact that he kicked out at 2 on Riker's finisher, I feel like it's going to take at least one more to put away Styles. But Styles has been known to put you away with 1.
Yep, 100% agree with you. I think maybe the only thing that could have maybe even increased or helped was the walls of Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
Not the same type of walls that are between the U.S. and Mexico. This is an entirely different type of walls.
Touche.
Nobody's paying for it, by the way.
Oh, nice. Drop of the elbow. No, Styles.
Jackson, like, just showing his southern roots, trying to take out the right side.
Oh, my God. There you go, working the neck of AJ Styles. Shit.
On the next episode of SmackDown Live.
Oh, he's going for another. Oh, nice.
AJ Styles able to capitalize, breaks out of it, and beats the shit out of Jackson Riker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's going for the pin. Not quite there. There you go, tossing him out.
AJ Styles following outside the ring, going to try to work on Jackson Riker. Kofi Kingston in his Brody Lee attire.
Yep.
Looking on, adding support, moral or otherwise.
Yeah, we whenever we refer to him, we will be referring to him as Brody Lee, as that was his persona that he had control over. So from now on, whenever we do the cross-brand thing, again, it will be the memorial of Brody Lee. So
100% agree, man. Like, super respect and a lot of love to the family.
yes, which off script and in real life, it seems like his son is actually making a lot of impacts as being -1.
Don't be ironic. It's not just impact in quotes. No, there's a lot of cross-brand stuff happening in the wrestling world.
Yes.
Brody Lee Jr.
Yes, Brody Lee
does still have a huge part to play in AEW, and we appreciate what we see.
Yep.
I don't think it's exploitation. I think it is an inspiration.
Yes.
You know, like, to me, it shows inclusion of the family, trying to keep them in. Like, kind of what I thought WWE did with Eddie Guerrero's wife, Vicky Guerrero.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping her involved in the storylines, giving her a position, giving her a job. Those were all things that I really respected and I thought about when I think about wrestling, is that kind of community.
Yeah, but
I don't mean to take away from this. I see that someone has come away as victor in this match. It looks like AJ Styles.
yes, sir.
Is your victor, so it looks like Jackson Riker's out of a job.
Yes, sir. So if you want to pick him up,
If you want him, I'm sure he's being booked, but Keep in mind the Trump tweets.
But before we finish the topic, I do want to say I feel like what Cody is doing with with Brody Lee Jr. is more than what Vince McMahon did with Vicky Guerrero. He's when he grows to be an adult, he has a job to go to. And that's what I did with Vicky, but I feel like it's going to mean more because Cody is more of a family man.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have to think about the fact that Brody Lee Jr. is going to be a wrestling family. You know, it's a dynasty.
Yes.
He's going to be involved no matter what. Even if you tried to push him away from it, I'm sure he's going to be involved somehow.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so again, we just wish the best to Brody Lee Jr. and what he's doing. But on to the next topic, we are having a triple threat between Baron Corbin, Carlito, and EC3, who has actually been given the praise to use what he was going to use on his Impact return. So instead of him wearing what you're used to, he's wearing an all black and white attire instead. Yeet, Carlito.
Well, I'm very much a fan of the negative colors or neutral space, as they call it. So I cannot complain about the attire. Even with Carlito going purple.
Yes.
Love it.
Yep, the purple Apple attire. Yes. Yeet. There you
Now,
go.
can you make him spit in the face of people who do not want to be cool?
See, we can't. It's 2021, sir. You get canceled for that.
Man.
I'm sorry.
COVID apples. Sorry.
I'm telling you. So, let me ask you, who's the biggest threat in this match?
Well, the biggest threat is probably EC3, because he's never been given the opportunity to really show how much of a threat he could be.
Yeah.
But Carlito also has a lot to prove, and Baron Corbin wants to show he's not just a one-trick pony, so it's pretty even overall, but I think EC3 has, to me, all the makings of a top-notch superstar. He just needs to grab that brass ring, lube that shit up, and fuck it real hard.
There you go. Welcome to...
Sorry, was yours family friendly?
Welcome to JamSaw After Dark.
After Dark?
I can remember when I was single, ages about eight or nine, when I discovered that they had the adult commercials when TV time was on, and I was like, yes, I am awake. Oh.
Like, there's two things I have to think about. Number one, I live in Quebec, so when I was growing up in Quebec, there was this TV show called Blue Nuit. It was always softcore porn, but it was on public television.
Right.
You could get it with an antenna on a black and white television.
Oh,
So
the antennas.
we were always watching that shit and talking about it in high school.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, like, there was also other stuff too, like risque things like Silk Stockings, which was more of a detective show with a little bit of naughty stuff in it. Or was it Forever Night? It was a vampire show where people were sometimes in naughty situations, but nothing really 100% on. And anyway, that's just a little bit of insight into me.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
get back to the action.
Welcome to the show where you come for the wrestling, but you stay for the inside softcore porn talk. But so so speaking of these superstars, were you upset that it took Vince this long to put EC3 on the card until the invasion happened?
100%, because the EC3 has so much potential. He just has to be built right. He should have been treated more like a Brock Lesnar with a mouthpiece. Someone who could speak for him and let him just come out wreck shit, and leave.
Yeah.
It was the same thing that I said about Roman Reigns when he first was going after titles and stuff.
Yeah.
It felt like WWE was shoving him down our throats. You know why? Because there was no build to it. There was also the fact that he was a hero. He was like, well, we're supposed to just cheer for him. Why?
Right.
There was no real reason for it. What I love now is he went full heel. I always thought he should go heel because he should be that guy that's like, I don't need to justify myself to you.
Right.
I should just be champion and go out and prove it. You take that belt, you keep that belt, you keep destroying people, whether it's in a sanctioned match or you're doing something kind of outside of the box, it doesn't matter. Make us fucking hate you, but also respect you.
Right.
And that's the thing that I found that was lacking with the Roman Reigns character at the time. And that's why they were banking 100% on Seth Rollins. And he was great. The whole burn it down bullshit where he was all on his own, dominating the top. And then they just started throwing in the Messiah shit and the Buddy Murphy as a disciple and other disciple people. And anyway, like, I get really frustrated with creative because I think you and we're pretty creative people.
Mm-hmm.
I think we come up with good ideas. I try to take a little bit of what I see in the real world to incorporate into what I put out, but it's more like my splash, my little pinch of salt.
And I'm more of a, you know, and I believe I'm more of a nostalgic video game, like with the Better Than Utopians.
You're more like, have some sriracha, motherfucker.
Oh, End of Days. Oh, could this be it? No, Carlito.
Carlito able to break up the pin.
Whoop. Oh.
From an old school perspective, I would love for Carlito to win.
Right. Oh, nice.
But I truly think that EC3 deserves.
Yes.
Deserves the win.
I would agree on that. Carlito. Oop. Nice. EC3. Jesus. If you're going to pin him, do it now.
It's the best time to do it, man. You're all alone in the ring.
Yep. Ooh, but he's going up. Oh, shit.
Why not, man? Prove what you got.
Ooh, frog splash.
Put it all on the line.
Oh, of course now you go for the pin. Nice. Side Russian leg sweep.
Still able to take Baron Corbin down. That is a respectful fucking move.
Oh, yes. EC3 showing why he deserves this spot, too. Hi! Ooh, into the corner.
Corbin down on the mat. Not sure how he got there.
Damn. Could this be it?
Corbin,
Carlito.
Corbin not able to be pinned.
Nope. Carlito stops it. Ooh, nice DDT. And EC3's like, I'll take that.
Why not?
Oh, nice guillotine. Or guillotine, whatever you want to call it.
It's guillotine, but yeah.
Ooh.
But that's just because I'm from Quebec, so I know that it's pronounced guillotine, not...
I mean, there are L's in there, sir. I mean, there are L's in the word, so, I mean, I use them. They aren't silent.
Well, yeah, I know, but G-U-I-L makes it gi.
I mean, but there's two L's.
Yeah, it's
I believe.
guillotine.
It's like Gil, but it's... Yeah.
No. Gi.
Leave it in the comments if you guys listen to our commentary and you are hearing this. Leave it in the comment if it's put double E's for guillotine or put double L's for guillotine. And you let us know what you think. JamSaw will put double E.
It came from France, and it's a French thing, and I'm from France, Canada. French Canada.
So it's known as the guillotine, though. But it was known as the guillotine. Oh.
It's like G-U-I. Right? GUI in French Canada is Guy.
I mean, but gi is spelled GI for
No.
a gi for a
No,
for
that's a guy.
or sorry, a kimono if you. But anyway, back to the action. Back to the. We went off topic a lot in this match.
We did.
Ooh, nice back elbow by EC3. There you go.
But also, a GUI is also global user interface.
Ooh, speaking of
Anyway,
face.
just getting back on topic, a really interesting maneuver on Baron Corbin.
I think
We
Baron.
see EC3 going for a finisher.
Oh, nice, beautiful.
Going for that pin.
Oh, 2 count.
Oh, only a 2 count.
Oh, backstabber. Jeez, no, sorry, that was not a. Oh, end of days. Oh shit.
End of days on Carlito, and I feel this is the end. My only friend, the end.
Oh Jesus. Damn, that was beautiful.
This is the end. My only friend, the end.
JamSaw Cash out here.
That's actually, I feel bad. John Morrison from The Doors. Not Johnny Cash. I didn't say it's like, I hurt myself
Self today. Damn, end of days. Put Carlito out.
Yep. Or Burning Ring of Fire. That's a good Johnny Cash song.
Yes. Damn, that was beautiful. Corbin showing why he is a dominant force in this business.
Surprisingly, man. I would have thought like he would have been out of it a long time ago, but he somehow endures.
So Velocity is going to be old school and NXT where people have pros as their coaches, and these are two coaches that are going to be going at it here tonight. Chris Masters and Muhammad Hassan, who beat Elijah Burke for a spot in the mid-card. They both were not hired, but we did a Money in the Bank contract for the mid-card spot, and Muhammad Hassan won it. So, being someone who, like myself, watched SmackDown in the early to mid-2000s, who made a bigger impact just on their character alone? Muhammad Hassan during, what, the 9/11 days? And
Yeah.
Chris Masters.
That's not really fair.
But like from where they started.
Hassan, I think, did make a bigger impact because of 9/11, but
Yes.
Chris Masters with the Master Lock was, I don't know, like a top tier opponent. You know, like when he put you in that Master Lock, it was just a fucking like headlock.
And
There's
then-
nothing really all that different than what we'd seen before, but it would always put you out. So
I mean, the fact that they turned that right into a challenge, like the Master Lock challenge.
exactly, man, it was almost like the Kurt Angle gold medal challenge.
Yes, which will be brought up eventually. But until then,
I bring all the hard-hitting news to this channel.
JamSaw is like TMZ. He's bringing the news before we get to.
It's like, hey, I heard this is what's going on. Can you tell me?
But yeah, so
Tell me, please.
so-
I need the
so-
milk. I need to feed my kids.
so let me rephrase. And plus, I didn't mean to say the 9/11 days. Let me rephrase my question. Whose character, from the beginning until the end of their career, what made a bigger impact?
TNA. No, I'm kidding.
But between Muhammad Hassan and Chris Masters, because they were two different time spans, they were two different points in the years to come, and you know, I feel like Muhammad Hassan's was supposed to be an anger poking type of character, because of course the towers fell. So we were mad about that. And then Vince is like, let's bring in Arab to piss everybody off. And
Yeah.
yeah,
But I also think that he took the ball and ran with it, a lot more than Chris Masters did.
yeah,
Chris Masters had that opportunity to become like a Kurt Angle,
yeah,
and he never did. Muhammad Hassan, people still talk about it. He's like, yeah, that motherfucker.
yep,
That's like fucking, that's Iron Sheik heat.
yeah,
Jabroni.
yeah. Same with same with Davari when he was the manager to Muhammad Hassan, which I don't like how we have another Davari on 205 Live or whatever.
It's the same Davari, Arya Davari.
Is it the same Davari?
Yes, it's Arya Davari.
Okay. See, I thought it was like another guy, like, oh yeah, Davari, yeah, let's just stick him in there.
Man, it's the same thing. It's recycling. It's like Brian Kendrick going back to 205 Live.
Okay. Well, hot damn.
That's I think part of the allure of that was the fact that Brian Kendrick and Arya Davari were back at the same time, so they could rekindle those kind of feuds. Because I'm pretty sure Lundrig and Muhammad and Arya Davari had some fucking tag team bullshit going on back in the day.
Yeah. Damn, Chris Masters looking strong.
And Chris Masters, I always thought had potential. I always thought he could have gone a lot further than he did. I did not enjoy how it happened that he just, fizzled out.
Yep.
There's a lot of WWE superstars that fizzled out that I don't understand. Like Heidenreich, Snitsky, fucking Tajiri.
Yep. Same with, do you remember Yoshitatsu?
Yes, I do, man.
Yep. Oh shit, Chris is going up. Drop that fist. Jerry Lawler style, there you go. Oh, shit.
He's looking for the master lock. Nope.
Ooh, why does nobody bridge?
Suplex.
Here you go, picking him up. Ooh, snap suplex, there you go. Dude, we've gone off topic a lot in this episode than we have in the year combined.
Well, there's always an episode or two where we just shoot the shit, which I think is enjoyable, and one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to doing.
Yes. If you would like to talk a little bit on that on that idea, because that is phenomenal.
Yeah, well, the goal is to have a podcast that we can kind of broadcast both on my channel and Brock's channel with some guests where we talk about wrestling and everything in between. It doesn't have to just be wrestling, but because we do enjoy the product, we'll talk about what's actually going on IRL on this podcast and popping up on, at the very least, YouTube. I might explore Spotify or Podbean or other shit, but I'm really lazy.
Right.
So we'll see.
Oh.
We'll see how far we go with it, but at the very least, I think there's going to be a YouTube show. It's going to be Brockfast of Champions, which is a play on words for Breakfast of Champions, in case you didn't understand.
Right.
But I'm sure you did if you're going to watch that show. Ooh, Muhammad Hassan, like I thought.
Yep.
Taking it away. We look forward to seeing you. And like I said, we're taking a month off of the regular shows after Ragnarok, and that's when I plan on putting on one weekly podcast.
Yep.
And it's going to be Brock and myself and a couple of guests.
Correct.
So we're going to see Josh, we're going to see the V-Boys,
Yep.
or the V-Twins.
Yes, sir.
Popping on, and we'll just talk about what's going on in the wrestling world as we see it at that point. And what I think is going to be interesting is the fact that we're talking not just about WWE, not just about AEW, not just about Ring of Honor or New Japan or the 150,000 other promotions that are going on. We're just going to talk about wrestling in general, and we're going to see where that goes. And if you guys like it and you enjoy it, you watch, like, subscribe, all that bullshit. And if things go well, who knows? Maybe we'll develop a Patreon, a Discord, things like that.
Yeah.
But let's keep things simple for now.
Right. So
about what's happening.
Yeah, so Randy Orton will be facing JTG, who I think is doing something very very special. He's mixing his attire that he wore and Shad Gaspar as a tribute. So instead of the short the long jorts with the bandana, he's wearing long jeans and Shad Gaspar's boots. So seeing him as our throwback star. Yes, yes. So
Timberwolf.
So seeing that him taking on Randy Orton and a Shad Gaspar tribute attire is just something great. But again,
now, do we know if there's any donation or anything towards, or any kind of respect being pushed towards Shad?
Yes. The long jeans instead of his shorts are Shad Gaspar. Because Shad was the one that wore the was the one that wore the long.
No. Yeah, sorry. I was just talking about like how, in case you didn't know, Shad Gaspar.
Yes. So
passed away.
Yes.
Giving his life to save his child.
Yes.
And a lot of people have suggested this year that he should get the Warrior Award, and I 100% agree.
I do agree. Yes.
He should get the Warrior Award. He should be inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame.
And oh my lord, JTG should be the one that inducts him. Yes, because nobody knew him better than JTG in this business.
100% agree.
But yeah, so what do you think? What do you think about JTG here tonight?
Well, like, so far, I have to say he's doing pretty good, but, like, the match is far from over.
Oh, yes. And Randy Orton using his debut attire. Let's point that out. I just love that attire.
Yeah, that looks like, what, like 2002-ish?
Yeah, when he first debuted. Ooh. Who's coming out? Seems like someone's trying to interrupt the match. It's Jerry Lawler. God damn.
Why not, man? Why not? The king wants to ensure that the tribute to Shad Gaspar goes off without a hitch.
Awesome. Ooh. JTG, tell him to get up. Nice. Could that be enough to put out the Legend Killer? And it is.
Oh my goodness, it is. I wouldn't have thought Randy Orton would have tapped out or been pinned that quickly.
Awesome. Well, yeah, with that being said, guys, we will end it here. We do hope that you enjoyed our tangents, but we are approaching Ragnarok very at the end of this month. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for the podcast announcements. And with that being said, we will talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Peace.